Good morning. Hope you are doing well. Hope you are doing good. Happy New Year. This is our first prosperity for your soul. So please kindly indicate where you are watching me from. Where are you tuning from? Today is our first in this year of the Lord 2026, our first prosperity for your soul. So please kindly indicate your greeting and how you are feeling this morning. For we are going to have an amazing conversation on how we shall move in this year and get to dive straight into greatness. This is the year of acceleration. It is the year where you have to know that there's growth and flying high. You have no excuse this year with regards to mentorship. For those who are in my mentorship groups, you already know we have set the note quite high. We need to thrive, we need to grow, we need to find ourselves in the space where whatever it is that was discouraging you, now I'm here to help you and bring some needles, some nails, and for others, we will need scorpions because needles and nails, sometimes you may find a best way to sit, but we are going to release scorpions on your chair, scorpions on your bed, because this is a time for you to get your brand running. Okay, so today I just want to have a conversation around 4 things that will make your brand to become or make your brand to grow. We are going to just have, 4 things that we are going to discuss. As you know, I will be coming every Thursday, beginning just today. And then, of course, Monday we have Great Rave Water, who will be taking us through. Tuesday we have Dr. Sunshine. Wednesday we have Sampa and Thursday, yours truly. Then Friday is our health day, health lifestyle day. So Thursdays, please ensure that you set your alarms because we are here and we are here forever. So one of the things that I would like to discuss with you that will help your brand to grow and for you to become the great version of yourself in this year, the first thing that I need you to really set a record right is the issue of accountability. I would like to give you this assignment today. I would like you to get in touch with that accountability partner, the person that will watch over what your progress, the person that will watch what is going on, the person that will evaluate your goals. You will need to get in touch with them today, not tomorrow. Send them a text. For those that you will need to have a physical meeting with, make an appointment with them. Let me tell you what the human mind, the way a human functions. So in January, you started very well in the first week. There was so much, zeal. You were feeling great because just after the the overnight, you did some declarations. You asked the Lord to bless you. You asked the Lord to be with you as you are pushing, your brand to another level. First week was great. There was so much zeal. Second week was great. But you and I know that as reality began to set in third, fourth week, energies start dropping. So if you do not have an accountability partner, by the time it will be April, you won't actually accomplish anything. So please, I would like you to take this seriously. Today, I need you to get in touch with that accountability partner. Check them up, check in, send them a message, let them know you are there. Okay, say, good morning, I'm here. When can we catch up? Okay, when can we catch up on 1, 2, 3, 4 things? Or I would like to see you. When can I see you? And so on and so forth. Accountability is very important. I was just penning down a number of things that are pending for me to do. in this particular first quarter of the year. Because when you set the first quarter of the year with all the pegs in place and all the foundational anchors in place, it will be very easy for you to thrive. If you are going to be working up to space and thinking, oh, things will sort themselves out, I want you to know by the time we'll be getting into June, September, you won't achieve some of the things that you are supposed to achieve, that you have set in place that you want to achieve. So the issue of having an accountability partner is imperative. And each one of you listening to me right now, I need you to arise. So you may have a friend as an accountability partner, but in the scheme of things, you need to also have a mentor. Your mentor may also be your accountability partner. Okay, but you may want to have another person as an accountability partner to also ask you if you've met up with your mentor. You said you are going to have you said you're going to have a meeting with your mentor. Have you had a meeting with your mentor? And the person is going to have something written. Okay, so on Saturday, we are having goal setting. For those who are members of a Project Life Design Network, you are going to have free access to goal setting, where we are going to distribute some templates which you are supposed to follow in order for us to mentor you properly. I have a number of people that call me mentor, but I don't know what you're doing. Okay, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you've set your goals to do this year. I don't know what your values are. So it becomes very difficult to actually do proper mentorship. And so we may conclude the year and you haven't even accomplished two things that you really want to accomplish. So the beauty of writing down the things that you want to do and submit them to your accountability partner is something that I want you to know as you are listening to this particular session. That is something that you've got to do. So assignment number one, look for that accountability partner. Greet them today. Tell them you are my accountability partner. When can we meet for us to have a conversation? For those who are in Project Life Design Network, automatically I am your accountability partner. Automatically I am your mentor, because we have a journey together through up to the 31st of December. But I am not going to mentor you at guesswork. We have to write down, we have to document, and Saturday we will be showing you how to go about it. The second A that I need you to really uphold as a pillar in this year is accessibility. Okay, you need to be accessible. So how are you going to be accessible? I would like you to begin being intentional. Write down on your goal sheet how many times you are going to post on your social media platforms, especially on your LinkedIn. You may ignore other things, but I need you to be professionally present. You need to be accessible. People need to see you. People need to see what you're doing. You need to sell yourself. You need to sell your services and your products. Okay, the meeting that I had just last week, yeah, last Saturday actually, okay, with some people were looking out for me to be an advisor on their project, okay, from Kenya. And so as we were having that conversation, the two ladies who were interviewing me were asking me the things that I do, because they saw on my profile and the things that I get to do. And this lady was like, I really want to find out, how do you manage to do all these things? How do you juggle? Okay. It is the issue of planning. You've got to plan your life. If you don't plan, days will go by. You will finish your day. You will be a frustrated mother. You will be a frustrated wife, because you haven't planned your day. And so you find yourself just going for work. There's nothing about you that you are bringing out, which we call entrepreneurial thinking. When are you engaging to get ideas? When are you going to take a walk or to have a run in order for you to interrogate your mind so that you can have certain thoughts that needs to bring in your entrepreneurial thinking and begin to implement and getting ready for retirement, getting ready for 10 years from now. You need to know there will be a certain age that you won't do some of the things that you are doing now. And that is why accessibility now for building your brand is very important. Where can people find you? And what do you stand for? You can't one moment you are doing this, the other moment you are this person, the other moment. No structure in the things that you're doing. If you've watched me all this season, I have been banging and advertising the school of marriage. I have been attacking it from different angles because we are laying a foundation. That is what I have been doing. And so when you go to my social media platforms, you can actually find a trail of who I am. You will define me by the things that I consistently talk about. Accessibility. You need to be accessible. People need to access you, and they are not going to access you in the comfort of your home. They are not going to access you in the comfort of your office, in your office where you work. It's only those few people that know you. Maybe subordinates or your bosses. They are the only ones who know you. Some of them, they don't even know you really because they know you by your title. So question is, who are you other than Mrs.? Who are you other than Pastor who? Who are you? We want to know you. And so the only way we will know you, it is by us accessing your brand. We will only access your brand when you are talking about your brand. When you are consistently bringing out that which you stand for. Accessibility. So in that same setup of your goals and the things that you are going to be doing this year, when you are available, okay, when you are available, you will be, something will be thrown onto you, okay? I tell people, when you are in my space, it becomes very easy for me to think about you and to see what you can offer. Availability is key because it brings in your presence. You have to be present in the moment and where it is happening. So you need to be available. Avail yourself in workshops that are speaking into your brand. Avail yourself to volunteer where you can be noticed. For example, I'm running the Real Woman Summit from the 17th, 18th, and 19th. And many of you know that 17th is my birthday. And so this particular summit, this year, it's the eighth, summit. You avail yourself, for example, if you want to be one of the people to help with advertising, I guess we are having a challenge with network, but we continue. Okay, I was talking about availability. So I was saying that when it comes to availability, that is where you will actually access certain opportunities. It is when you are available. Okay, you avail yourself where it is happening, and that's how you are going to be seen. That is how you are going to find yourself volunteering in certain things. And when you volunteer, that is where your growth is. So I was giving an example that, for example, I'm running Real Woman Summit starting from 17th to the 19th of April. Now we need volunteers. We are not going to be calling on you. You have to come, okay, and say, look, I want to be one of the people who will advertise, who will help to sell the tickets, whatever it is that is there for me to do, can I be a part of? It is that aspect of availability that will help other people to notice you. Avail yourself at your workplace. Avail yourself in your business. Avail yourself in family functions. Availability is what will make other people to actually notice your presence. And so one of the things that are key in this year that will help your brand to grow is availability. Avail yourself, but be calculated in your availability. See things that are beneficial. Which things will benefit, your brand, will grow your brand. If I do this, will it grow my brand? If I find myself in this, will it grow my brand? And so the issue of saying I do not have time is not true, okay? Because all of us have got 24 hours. It's prioritization. You've got to prioritize that which is important. And so to give priority to the things that are important is what will make you to avail yourself with the things that are important. And those things must be evaluated to ensure that they are adding value to your brand in this particular year. Wow, today is another day where internet is just messing us up. We apologize for what is going on. Okay, the final A is adaptability. You need to learn to be adaptable. That's the only way you will penetrate in certain markets. That's the only way you will, penetrate to actually grow your brand. Some of you are very rigid. This is why you are not becoming, you're not growing, because there's rigidity. You are not being adaptive to the things that are going on right now. There are certain things happening in your office, there are certain things happening in your business space that you will need to be, to develop that malleability. Don't be rigid to your values and just say, I can't, I can't, I can't. Okay, will you die if you did? There are certain opportunities that you have lost out because you are so strong in that which you know. This is the only thing that I can do. Adaptability is what will cause you to actually be part of what is going on, what is happening. And so let me go through again because we have been having internet interruption, and so maybe you may have missed one or two things. The first A is accountability. Who is your accountability partner? Ensure that in this first quarter of the year, find that particular person, give them a greeting today, and ask them when you are going to meet for you to evaluate your goals. That is the first thing that you are actually going to do in this particular year. It is to find that accountability partner to work with you as you are making those goals and really discipline you, get you to achieve or get you to harass. A little harassment there needs to happen, because if you leave certain things to space thinking you will do them, you won't do them. Okay, the second thing is accessibility. You need to be accessible. You need to ensure that you are present on social media platforms. Please do plan, okay? Do plan when you will be posting, what will you be talking about. People need to know you, people need to see you. And so, as a result of being accessible, it is the issue where your brand, you need to be an expert in that particular area. You cannot, go a week without talking something about who you are. You need to be present. You need to find ways of how you can actually be present. And so the issue of you being accessible, where people can access, the portal of your life, people can access the things that you're doing. And when they just open you up, okay, like the example that I was giving, when they saw the things that I do, how do you manage to do that? The post that is supposed to go today, the posts that are supposed to go tomorrow, all those things, you can actually schedule them and be consistent in the things that you are actually doing. And we spoke about availability, being available, volunteering, and finding yourself in a place where it is happening is imperative. Find yourself, to volunteer in things that are adding value to yourself, but also for proximity purposes. When you are available, opportunities are going to find you, because as you know, opportunities find those that are already on the dancing floor. But if you're not available, people won't know you are there. People won't know you actually would want to do certain things. And the final A is adaptability. Stop being rigid. Read the room, read what is going on, and you meander around and be malleable to accept things that cannot kill you and get to participate in things that cannot kill you. Because in the marketplace, if you are not adaptable, you will be rigid, and you may actually take long to be promoted, or your products cannot sell if you are into business. The issue of adaptability is the issue that also brings in the entrepreneurial thinking, because you begin to adapt to the situation. Now you've seen that, financially things are not okay, your salary is not meeting up the demands of your life. Be adaptable, by starting a business. Be adaptable by starting to buy and sell. Be adaptable by growing something that can actually, reduce the expenditures of vegetables and all those things that you may probably just grow around your yard. So these four things that I've given to you today are things that I want to encourage you to really abide by, so that you can grow your brand. I would like to invite you to our Evolve Discovery, the last one, which is on promotion, 25% off for you to be part of the 2 weeks. It's an amazing course. There are different things that have come in. So do not say, oh, I already did this. I already come back and do these things, because they will help you to improve the things that you need to improve in, and be part of what is latest. Be part of the new information. So the final one is starting next week on Monday, though we will be having orientation on Sunday. Please do be part of our Evolve Discovery. Look out for our ICCP, which is International Career Coaching Program, which helps you to become a mentor, to mentor students across Africa. We are still looking for many, many mentors to be part of our team. So look out for you to start, being part of that particular training. We are also preparing to start life coaching and NLP for those who may want to become life coaches and neuro linguistic programming practitioner. If that is the space you want to find yourself in, please do get ready to do that. We are currently running February, School of Marriage, and this month is going to be big, because we are talking about broken relationships, divorce, how you can wake up from, the pain of divorce, how you can still start your life again and so many things. Even for those who may be thinking you would like to divorce, would like to give you some guidelines. So be part of the school of marriage. Remember, for you to be that best accountant, best marketer, best teacher, you went to school for it. How about your marriage? What are you doing? Do not just get into fire brigade. So those are the courses that are on offer. Please do get in touch with us, and please start helping to advertise the Real Woman Summit in Zambia. Those in other nations, please get ready to come and fly down into this lovely nation for you to be part of the Real Woman Summit. Thank you so much. Sorry about the interruption of the internet. God richly bless you. See you again next week on Thursday. Shalom, shalom.